You droids. Hello and welcome to On Edge Components. Today we are assembling the I'm losing my brains project. We have all our parts laid out here, at least most of them, except the suspension parts of the suspension and the actual frame. Everything's been cleaned. We have a tie bolt kit on aisle 7, which is right here, all titanium, PVD black. We have a set of Hope Race EVO brakes that have been rebuilt with tie hardware, calipers, monolithic calipers by Hope with tie hardware. We have basically all the bearings, pedals that have been rebuilt in a separate video. These two have different videos. Tie spindles in black. Some shock bolts, a waxed chain, on edge components, shock bushings. This is all our tie hardware. We got some pedal washers, all the frame hardware, hanger, anything you could ask for recently, and headsets, new rear shock, new yoke. This is a cool part that we have in stock too. And this is getting rid of the brain. A little reducer for that. And we're going to start by applying some carbon paste to the post, which is already in set stand. Always want to apply carbon grip to carbon surfaces. This is a bit of a dream build. Only a few years old. It's an S-Works. It's an Epic, and it's a dream because we're getting rid of everything that was undesired and putting on components that you would actually dream about. And those things are, not Shimano XT brakes and a brain, fork, and shock. We're putting on Fox because that's what works. Getting rid of all the inertia valves, whatever garbage came on it. But we're gonna start by putting together our little collar here. It's a 3-piece. Came with a little conical washer. Goes in. That's a 34.9. Prep our rear shock, which is this nice thing. So we got rid of the original mounting hardware, which is those little, kind of like the new style mounting hardware where it has the flanges on it, and it's a bushing. We have the ones we tore out actually. All those, yeah. So we got rid of those, and we're putting in on edge components bushings, which are these things. They're the 12.7 millimeter bushings, basically half-inch bushings that you press in here. And the reason for that is because the yoke, to save space and save weight, and for all the packaging and all that, we had to really cut down on the bushing width. So we'll press into these. That little tool here. Go here to press it in. new bushings. Put that aside. Grab the rear triangle. Has new bearings that are not locked up. It's actually pivoting on the bearing. Pieces of hardware with wipers. T-gun. Okay. Keep your hands, not your gloves. Mount. My aftermarket managed components yoke. Get the stick and Allen through. These are left-hand threaded. Make sure they're plenty tight. Almost plenty tight. Grab your second one. Take it. Make sure it's tight. Okay, I'll come to the torque wrench. So I will install this fine Fox Float DPS EVOL shock, extra volume canned shock. Going to grease the eyelets just a little bit. So if you're left-handed, you can put it like this with the controls on the left side of your bike, or you can put it on the right side of your bike by just flipping it like this. And this is kind of a cool setup because it's really easy to access. So I'm going to start by putting in the end hardware. Whatever grease is on there, just try to spread that stuff around. That. Good O-ring. Put that on. This is reducer. That's for the yoke. That. Grab our tie bolt, which is this long countersunk. going to bolt this in. That is locked on it. Grab a 4mm Allen key. Hope it fits. Yes, it does. It's just the right length, this bolt, this tie bolt that I had. I'm gonna leave it a little loose. Pivot. You grab your two. Take a little push back into the frame. We'll push up. And you're gonna want to be. Takes a little bit of effort to get this set. And I got it. So you need to force it back a bit. You need to force it. You need to drive the shock eyelet back to basically accommodate that. It's a little bit of a challenge. Right. Torque wrench. Torque time. Get the tie bolt down there. Nice. So you have some room in here, and when you build the bike, you want to cycle this to make sure that nothing touches up here. It's a pretty big shock. It looks a lot better than the Dream though, and almost cannot be beat. We'll test it out once we put everything else together. This is what you really want. God, it looks nice. Huh? This, I actually like this. The side switch. Open. You slap it up. That's cool. Let's get a rebound on the side too. Going to mount the fork. Which is this. .25 Stepcast 32 performance. We have a video on this. So we're gonna dry fit everything. Titanium crown race. Save some grams. Hard as steel. Light as aluminum. It's a split race. Clock it. Back the other way if you're going. There we got bearings. Put the whole stack together. Customer wants an inch of spacers. Alright, cut that and we'll be right back. Alright, cut the steer. Driving a star nut with our own star nut setter. Drives it in. Yeah, it's gonna settle a little bit, but because I might have settled like a lot. Because that's how Race EVO does it. Because it's split, it starts painting, and then the cone like it starts drawing in. Okay. Don't mind it then. Here we have the fork mounted. Yeah, it looks so nice. Looks normal now, minus the dropout. It's kind of flipped. I'm gonna carbon grip the bar, like the whoever previously built this. Always carbon grip these things. Give a nice good coat. So here we have routed the brake line. I'm pretty sure it's going to the right place. What? We're gonna double up on power here. And it should be great. It should be easy to bleed too. They're both at the top. All the air comes up. Yeah, it should be great. See? Yeah. Why not, right? Yeah, we're gonna keep putting the bead in. I have to make sure that's in the right place. So I'm going to put the cranks up through. One side. Tight. Looks good. So, going to torque it down. I hope nothing changes. We're going to torque it so that it never comes out again. That was one. Nice. And then we have to pull up the 2-foot breaker bar with a cheater and finish it. Anyways, the problem with other people working on your bike is you never know what they did to it. But you know, if you choose us, like this customer did, you get to see it on YouTube. Makes all the difference. Got our torch set. Put on the little chain guard. Keeps things from getting sucked in and destroyed. If your chain drops, it'll only eat the bottom bracket. That's the goal. It's a nice piece. Especially it has these nice little touches that go on things. They're kind of cool. Put the crank on. Yeah, sparkles.
It's like a party, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Torch this up. And like the previous mechanic, make sure it never comes off. Everything on this thing is just... There you go. Brand new bearings. Nice.
And Beanie would be proud.
Yes, he would be. Chain. Freshly waxed in absolute black. You can tell the wax bit's falling off of it. It's a cool chain. Used, but still has a lot of good miles in it. So, to try to form this thing, you have the crank set, which is kind of a pain. So there's bits of wax. It just sticks. There you go. You're supposed to crack all the links, because there's a lot of wax that comes out. Drop it over. But it is stiff enough that you can route it very easily inside your derailleur. Put this. There you go. That's gonna need to be broken in. For sure. You know. Trying to rot that brake hose. I mean, it's kind of rotted. It's a little long. Maybe. I'll take this. To the front, and yeah, about it. Back here, down here, a little more clean cut. Check it. Could be shortened a bit. Yeah, I'll shorten it. Better. Press the fittings in. Hose cover, olive, barb, press tool, and 3 crush washer. Go like that. Just gonna put it right there. Get my foot wrench. It's a very clean look. The old hose. Really hugs that leg there. go easy on this. Take this one, you gotta route it this one through the frame. Take this. Oh yeah. There you go. Here. Obviously I went too far. And it is like a pro. And for those that use a internal cable routing kit, oh, lucky me. It was a smooth move, and that is going to be unedited. Now, I'm going to find this one. Let's see, where is this? I'll rotate it again. Okay. Cool. A little more slack. Which way is this tending? Let's see. Can't see it. Voila. Smooth move. No kit required.
That was nice.
I just like the actually would be funny to use put a fish stick. Put a fish all the way through. Yeah. Alright, so I got a lot of extra hose apparently. Yeah, I'd hate to wrap myself. So I'm going to put it back here because I want to. Gotta trim it. That was a smooth cable route. See, I bet it went like. I think it would go on the other side. You have to come over and do go one of those. You push it through. Yeah, it's not really good either way. but I think it should be inside. Okay. Now I'll take this piece of rubber and basically clamp the cables. Oh, yeah. Need to reattach the top. Get a cross washer. Grabs a wrench.